Welcome to Proven and Probable, where we focus on metals, mining, and more. I'm your host, Maurice Jackson. Today, we will discuss a company that has established itself as a premier project generator, displaying the virtues of proven management, good stewards of capital with district-scale land packages, operating in 4 different mining-friendly North American jurisdictions, several funding partnerships, and a very active explorer. I'm speaking of Millrock Resources, trading on the TSX Venture, symbol MRO, and on the OTC, MLRKF. Joining us today is the President, CEO, and Director of Millrock Resources, Gregory Beischer, and special guest, Melanie Henderson, Head of Investor Relations. Thank you both for joining us today.
Maurice, it's always a pleasure.
Good to hear you again, Maurice.
Full disclosure, we are proud shareholders of Millrock Resources for the virtues we will convey in today's interview. Mr. Beischer, before we begin today's discussion, for first-time listeners, can you please share what is a project generator?
Well, sure, Maurice. We're early-stage exploration geologists that are out to find a giant ore body that could be mined at a great profit and thereby make a lot of money for our shareholders. But it's a high-risk business, and we have found a way to really try successfully to reduce that risk. And it's a little complicated, and one of the best things your listeners could do would be to go on our website to one of the sections that has an infographic that really clearly illustrates how the model works. And your listeners will get a great understanding if they take the time to do that.
And for our listeners, we will provide an active link for you to review that model. Millrock Resources has some interesting news for investors regarding the Willoughby project located in the mineral-rich Golden Triangle District of British Columbia. What can you share with us?
Yeah, it was an interesting discovery, actually, Maurice. We found and located some exploration information dating back to 1996 that had been out of circulation. And we recovered it, examined it, and found that the company that had produced the information, Camnor Resources, had drilled on the Willoughby project that we now own, and we found that there were some excellent drilling results that were preserved in that information. Really high grade. One of the best holes I've ever seen. It was in one case 3.5 meters of 3.85 ounces per ton gold and 78 ounces per ton silver. I mean, these are really quite significant intersections.
Now, let me interject there. Let's just pause for a second here for investors. You're not referring grams per ton. This is ounces. Is that correct, sir?
Yeah, this is ounces. It's reminiscent to me of what's going on at Pretium's Brucejack deposit just to the north. That deposit, which is now going into become a producing mine, has some spectacular grades, and the grades here at Willoughby appear to be similar.
Melanie, when the press release came out, you and I were talking offline, there were just a number of phone calls come in. Can you share with us some of the questions that you were receiving?
Yes, my phone rang off the wall because there was a lot of interest on the press release, and it just shows a lot of, that investors are interested in the Golden Triangle. And our projects are right in the heart of the Golden Triangle. And our claims are A1, right beside Pretium's Brucejack deposit, which is well ahead of becoming a mine. And also, we're right next to IBM's Red Mountain, and also we're, right next to Seabridge's KSM deposit. So we're in a spot that's, a very hot area.
Now, I have to ask you both the million-dollar question. When will Millrock begin exploring on the Willoughby?
Well, Maurice, we always stick rigorously to our project generator model, which means we need a funding partner company before we seriously explore and start drilling on the British Columbia Golden Triangle projects. And we're working on that. We're under discussions with several groups. But that's not to say that we won't invest some of our own treasury advancing Willoughby. One of the great attractions to this project is that it's in high mountainous country and has glaciers covering some of it. But these glaciers have been receding rapidly, exposing new rocks. So we plan on putting teams in the field this summer just to prospect along the edges of these glaciers, just to see if there isn't something obvious sticking right out of the ground. I mean, the retreat of ice is really quite astounding, and who knows, there could be an ore body literally exposed at surface there that previously was hidden by ice.
Well, as a shareholder of Millrock Resources, I'm just ecstatic about this new press release here. Before we close today's discussion, I have one last question, and that is, what did I forget to ask?
I'll tell you what you forgot to ask. Where's the price of gold going? And the Millrock's share price is really, dictates a lot on what's going on in the gold market. And over this past month, you can definitely see that there's momentum building, and it's really difficult to ignore it. I think that if we hit the 1258, we might run right up to 1300 very quickly. So it's a great time to be in mining with the price of gold slowly, surely, building its momentum here. So.
Yeah, I agree. The price of gold dictates Millrock's share price to a large degree, but I think the trend is definitely up. But Maurice, the other thing you forgot to ask about is all Millrock's other projects. In British Columbia, Millrock owns 3 projects, but it's one of 4 jurisdictions in which we operate. And right now, we're going flat out down in Sonora, Mexico. Several projects advancing under a strategic alliance with mid-tier gold producer Centerra Gold. So our next drill program will be in that state of Mexico, and things are shaping up for a great summer field season with drilling in Alaska. So we're really running flat out. We truly are an extremely active exploration company, almost always drilling and almost always giving our shareholders the chance that we're going to find that great big ore deposit that'll make a lot of money for them.
And Melanie, if investors wish to get more information regarding Millrock Resources, please share the contact information.
Yes, you can call us toll-free at 1-877-217-8978. And if you're local in Vancouver area, it's 604-638-3164. Or you can email me at mhenderson, that's with an S-O-N, at Millrock Resources. And I just want to let everyone know, don't worry about phoning early because I'm in the office by 7 a.m.
All right, thank you for sharing that. And last but not least, please visit our website, www.provenandprobable.com. Through Miles Franklin Precious Metals Investments, we offer gold, silver, platinum, and palladium, offshore storage account, precious metals IRAs, and safe deposit boxes, which are fully insured and secured by Brinks. The website again is www.provenandprobable.com. You may reach us at contact@provenandprobable.com. Gregory Beischer and Melanie Henderson of Millrock Resources, thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable.
Thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable. Remember to like and subscribe for more conversations with the most respected names in the natural resource space. Check out our website at www.provenandprobable.com. The information presented on Proven and Probable is provided for educational and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any financial, investment, or trading decision based on any of the information presented without first undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or competent financial advisor.